you've seen the auto pen's been used quite a bit with the Biden administration. So I've never known Trump to be much of an artist either. So I kind of draw that into question.
There's a history of him drawing
The
stuff.
thing is, it's been there for 4 years, and now it's just come out. I just don't buy
So
it.
you think really someone might have just forged this somehow and sent this to the Epstein?
Somehow it's so easy to do. I just don't buy any of it right now because we have a prior administration that's had a history of dishonesty, and they bring something like this out now. Why wouldn't they bring it out during the campaign?
And of course, these documents were from the Epstein estate, not from the Biden administration. But nevertheless, you're hearing that defiance from some of those Republicans who had been calling for the release of those documents, but very much siding with the president, which just shows you that perhaps this has not really moved the needle among some of those key Republicans whose support would be needed to force a vote on that bill, calling for the release of all the documents.
Yeah.
At the moment, you're seeing the White House, seeing its allies sort of circle the wagons in the aftermath of the release of that birthday book.
Well, you know, Manu, with the birthday book, obviously it's not illegal to send someone a birthday letter. This was before Jeffrey Epstein had been arrested, I believe, based on the dates of when his 50th birthday would have been. But, you know, when the Wall Street Journal published this story, it kind of bolstered the White House because they'd been under fire by so many in the GOP. And then this came out, people came and rallied to Trump's defense. I wonder if the White House, you know, denying that this letter existed or that was Trump's signature, if that changes anything now that they can kind of look at it with their own eyes.
Yeah, I mean, as you heard from Congressman Burchett there, they are believing what the White House is saying, that it's simply not his signature. That is enough for a lot of the Republicans to simply say, okay, I believe you, despite what they are seeing right there. And I actually showed Burchett the letter there. I said, do you want to look at this yourselves? But he still kind of shrugged it off. And that's just what I heard from one Republican after another tonight, Caitlin. So we're seeing a sense that the Republicans are going to fall in line behind Donald Trump on this issue like they have on so many others over the last many years.
Yeah, we'll see if that changes.